How does international humanitarian law address starvation as a weapon? In today's world, the issue of starvation as a weapon in armed conflict has gained significant attention. Recent events have raised questions about how international humanitarian law addresses this pressing topic. Many people are searching for clarity on this matter, especially with ongoing conflicts that affect civilian populations. International humanitarian law, which includes the Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict, explicitly prohibits using starvation as a method of warfare. This law aims to protect civilians during times of war. Starvation as a weapon means deliberately restricting access to food, water, and other essentials. Such actions aim to cause suffering or force submission, which is a serious violation of the protections afforded to civilians. The Fourth Geneva Convention is particularly important in this context. It forbids acts that lead to starvation or deprive civilians of essential objects for survival. The use of starvation in warfare is classified as a war crime under customary international law. Various international bodies condemn this practice. Recent reports from conflict zones, such as Gaza, highlight the alarming trend of weaponizing starvation. Organizations like Amnesty International and the United Nations have documented cases where blockades and restrictions on humanitarian aid have been imposed. These actions deliberately cause suffering among civilians, violating international humanitarian law. Legal experts argue that such tactics may constitute war crimes and crimes against humanity. The International Criminal Court has been urged to investigate these practices due to the systematic denial of food and humanitarian aid. This directly impacts civilian populations that international humanitarian law aims to protect. While some states deny using starvation as a weapon, international bodies, including the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, assert that restrictions leading to starvation can amount to war crimes. The United Nations General Assembly has sought advisory opinions from the International Court of Justice on this matter, emphasizing the importance of prohibiting starvation tactics in warfare. International humanitarian law clearly forbids using starvation as a weapon against civilians. It recognizes this practice as a grave breach of the laws of armed conflict. Protecting civilians includes ensuring access to food and humanitarian aid. Any deliberate obstruction of these essentials is subject to international legal scrutiny and potential prosecution.